Just start rolling. Yep.
We're gonna just start from here.
I can't sit still, so like work for me, like at the end of the day, I'm like, I need to go for a walk, I need to go outside.
Am I going too slow?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll like add on a couple miles on my way home just to walk home slower. Like, what am I supposed to do when I'm inside? I like being outside.
I'm gonna need a break warning.
Oh, sorry.
You're stopping.
Growing up, I was not an outdoorsy kid, like at all. Played soccer and like basketball, but it wasn't something that I was like ever drawn to, ever. It wasn't until I went on my first hiking trip. And that was the first time I really ever went outside. Like, outside. And that was the first time I ever peed outside. The level of fun that I had on that trip with nothing, literally nothing. We had maybe cards, we played cards every now and then, but I like really got to know these people that were just complete strangers, and the rawness of when you're outside and like no distraction, there's no technology. And one of the takeaways that I said I would get from that trip was just the level you could have fun with people without having anything.
Okay. Action.
Cycling is one of those sports that people see and are like very intimidated by, and also one of those sports that people see the outfits and they make fun of them and they think that they're a requirement to ride a bike. I mean, most kids grew up riding a bike and you didn't dress up, right? You just rode your bike and you had a good time. I have road bikes mostly, and they look different than your like average commuter bike, your city bike. There's a couple elements, but the handlebars I think are most intimidated by. And in reality, they are the same as your other flat handlebars. They just have the drop component to them. And if you've never ridden one before, you don't need to use these. You could just use it like a regular, like a flat bar. You can just put your hands up here. In regards to the saddle, they're typically just skinnier. There's no cushion to them. It's not painful because riding, you're kind of standing a lot. Your full weight isn't on the bike. You're kind of just like hovering, or like you're moving a lot. You don't need a lot of padding, and your shorts will provide a lot of padding for you. For your pedals, there's a ton of different pedals. You could have flat pedals, which is fine. And then you could have like your regular road pedals, which they just help you like pull a little bit more, so you get a little bit more power, or like push a little bit more, and you don't have to worry about your foot slipping off. The wheels are for different purposes. So this is a road bike and they're much skinnier than like a gravel bike or a fat bike. They're just skinnier because they're more aero. They help you go faster and typically lighter, hopefully. And that's just why they're skinnier. And you don't need skinnier wheels. Honestly, a lot of people in the city will ride fatter wheels just because the roads are so bad.
That's so cool.
When I first started riding like more seriously, I had nothing else to do. I was in a new state and didn't know anyone, and I just had my bike, and exploration was basically the purpose. I didn't have an athletic goal. I didn't want to go out and win big races because my only purpose was just to explore. If I want to take a ride, I'll take a ride. If I want to see what's up this hill, I'll go up the hill, but I just kind of go wherever I want. The one thing if you want to get into biking is just to have fun, just have a good time. Like, make sure you're safe, first of all. Like, I do think you should educate yourself on the road and like how to maneuver cars and stuff and make smart choices, because it's very dangerous. But you don't have to go fast. It doesn't matter what your numbers are. I know a lot of cyclists are crazy about data and numbers and everything. But if you just want to start, just pick somewhere you want to go. If you've never been to this ice cream shop, go find a fun route and go down a new street that you've never been on before. And if you want to stop, stop. It doesn't matter. It's your ride. Do whatever you want. And I would advise new people, if you don't know where you're going, to pick a good route that has a big shoulder, that doesn't have any crazy turns where a car won't be able to see you, and probably go with someone who knows the area, or just go with someone else. Biking takes you to the new level of seeing way more things. I could run all day too, but you can't travel the distance that you can on a bike. You can't see as much and learn as much and experience as much as you can on a bike. You could ride to the grocery store, you could ride for athleticism, you could ride with your friends. There are just so many other things to do. And even if you're a lot of people, I think if they just want to ride with their friends, they still think they need an outfit for that, and you don't. the bike kind of just like became part of me. Like I was so comfortable on the bike. It was what I did, right? Every day I'd wake up and I biked and there was no questioning like what I was gonna do.
You want me to hand you the bottle?
No.
Okay.
All you need is a bike and you could go anywhere. And like my new mindset was like, I want to bike to here, I want to bike to there, I want to just be self-sufficient and like you don't need anything else. Like your bike and literally just keep pedaling and anything is possible.
Cut. I think we're good.
I wasn't sure if I could like.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to discover more hobbies and visit notjustahobby.com to learn more.